Hey, I'm Dylan, CTO of Selene Labs, and you're looking at the web application of a manufacturing ERP company that's a Selene Labs customer. If I scroll down, this warning card, this one right here, and the backend logic that populates it is a custom feature built with our product, Selene Extensions. While the feature looks and behaves like a native part of the ERP, it's actually sandboxed separately from the host application, and it wasn't built by the ERP's engineering team. That's because our product, Selene Extensions, is built for solutions teams at enterprise SaaS companies. Selene Extensions makes it easy for solutions teams to create, test, and deploy custom features without involving their engineers and without adding technical debt to their application. In this demo, I'm going to show you how solutions teams build custom features with Selene, how Selene works under the hood, and why it's easy to integrate Selene into your application. Okay, so let's assume that the ERP sales team has a prospect who wants to buy their ERP, but only if it adds a custom warning to the quotes page, this page, when certain products they manufacture are shipping outside of the US. The ERP doesn't have that functionality today, but here's how one of their solutions engineers would build it with Selene. So before recording this demo, I prompted Selene's AI builder to create this additional validations card. It didn't exist before, so now I'll add an extension to it. So I click the Selene extension button there, name my extension, and that opens up Selene's AI builder, and then I just describe the feature that I want to build. And the AI builder will ask questions to clarify my requirements, and once it's satisfied, it will generate a plan. Great, here's the plan. So I'm going to accept this so that the builder can start building. All right, looks like the builder assistant is cooking, so we'll let it do that. While it does that, I just want to share a few things I think are cool about Selene. So first of all, to pull the right information for this custom feature, the builder needs to construct a complicated chain of API calls. And it knows how to do this because it's ingested the ERP's API docs. So it's able to construct and obtain the information that it needs by figuring out which API calls to make. Also, we built Selene to be totally controllable by the host application, the ERP in this case. So customization can only happen where the host application allows it to happen and in the ways the host application wants. So for example, the AI builder here will use the host application's actual UI components and design system, and Selene extensions can only use the components that the host application allows for a given extension point. It's not like mocking the components on the fly or injecting Selene specific components with shallow theming options. No, it's using the real host application UI components. And if the host application changes its design system, then the UI features built with Selene will automatically reflect those changes with no additional updates to the extensions needed. Also, because Selene extensions are sandboxed, if an extension breaks, either in the front end or the back end, the host application just keeps humming along. Selene extensions are totally separate. And then finally, integration with Selene can start super small, like just enabling solutions engineers to write custom backend logic for a specific use case or customize one specific card or something like that. In our experience, it takes a single engineer on the host application side less than a day to ship their first Selene integration. If the host application likes Selene, then they can just add more extension points over time. So let's continue to watch this thing build. Great, it's done building. Let's check it out. I'm going to reload the page. Live refresh is coming soon. All right, so this quote is for a customer outside of the US. They're in the UK, and it contains an export controlled item. So there's an error here describing why export compliance review is required. Let's see if we remove that specific item that is triggering that validation. Cool, and the alert updates live just like a native component. At this point, the solutions engineer can promote the feature to production and actually show their prospect that the ERP handles their custom use case and there's nothing blocking them from signing, which is pretty nice. So to recap, we've just used Selene to build a new native looking feature driven by complicated API queries in just a few minutes. Check out our other demos where we use Selene to do things like add new buttons, custom backend logic, dashboards, reports, and external integrations. Thanks for watching.